And we are back. And today, Akela, myself, I will presenting a video called Alice in Wonderland and Alice's connection to our reality, domain, and the butterfly effect. So let's get straight into it. As you can see from this picture, it says Alice. There's a mirror, and here's us entering a realm and a domain. Going further, says Alice fell down the rabbit hole on May 4th, 1865. And this connects to a guy named Dr. Richard Wallace. Richard Wallace is an American author or ALIL or bot master of Alice, or artificial linguistic internet computer entity. Is also the founder of the Alice Artificial Intelligence Foundation. Dr. Wallace work has appeared in New York Times, Wired, CNN, CDTV, and numerous foreign language publications across Asia and Latin America. In Europe, Wallace began working on Alice in 1995, and the project has gained contributions from over 500 developers across the world. Alice has won the Lobster Prize in 2000, 2001, 2004, and in 2002. Wallace began a collaboration with France, which resulted in Parabots, a AML server and interpreter implemented in Common Lists. Wallace became the chief science officer of Parabots. Now, interestingly enough, what you are looking at is Richard Wallace is basically, you could say, the grandfather to artificial intelligence and therefore connecting to ChatGPT. But let's go further. Let's learn a little bit more about Alice. It says Alice is the artificial linguistic internet computer entity, also referred to as Alice. It says, what does Alice mean? It means artificial linguistic computer entity is a language processing chatbot and robot program that engages in electronic chat with humans. It operates in an auditory fashion by applying this conversation based on human entity input. It says a photo of an old copy of Alice in Wonderland taken by Laura Savannah due to water damage and magic mushroom spores have grown on it. Pay attention, people. I'm going somewhere with this. It says, through the looking glass, if those of you know, there is a project by the government called Project Looking Glass. We'll get more into that later. With phase conjunction, fall 1982, Los Alamos National Laboratory. Many times in my searching and hearing documents and talking to various people, the term digging a very deep rabbit hole comes up. When I look at the tech that would be involved in cloaking a spaceship or station, I was shown the secret of the cherubim cat and told the rabbit that asking about information would abstract the attention of the kingsmen, who wouldn't be able to put the Humpty Dumpty together again. I have it from private sources that over the doorway of SG to Groom Lake that there are 3D figurines of a rabbit holding a watch. At this time, I thought amusing, and then I realized there was more to it. In our Stargate threads, we were shown a few documents that were very interesting, leading us into Looking Glass. Join me now to follow Alice in the rabbit hole, stepping down Looking Glass at the Los Alamos National Laboratory. I would suggest DLing this quickly and then already move to the rabbit papers. Now, says you are not Alice, you are not Neo, you are not even a rabbit. You are a combination of three. In fact, in this particular journey, you are the rabbit hole itself. Repost lost. Q equals Alice. You'll soon understand the meaning behind Alice in Wonderland. And everything has a meaning. God bless Q. Now, we will actually get a little bit more detailed into Alice now that we have a chance to kind of break that down. Now, going from there, it says Alice, cracking the code, tells a fascinating story of Dr. Richard Wallace developed the artificial intelligence Alice in the 1990s. Inspired by the movie The Matrix and themes of simulated reality, Wallace set out to create an AI that could convincingly mimic human conversation. The book covers Wallace's unconventional background and his dedication to Alice the project and the various challenges he faced in developing and refining the bot's intelligence. It provides a look at the trial and error process of coding Alice's brain and the breakthroughs that allow bots to pass through the Turing test in some contexts. Ultimately, Alice represents a major milestone in artificial intelligence, and Dr. Wallace's perseverance led to groundbreaking advancements in natural language processing. Alice is not only a specific individual, but rather a name of computer program or chatbot known as Alice. It's a language processing program designed for engaging in electronic chat with humans. Now, the whole thing about that is, right, why I'm kind of bringing this into the whole light is this, along with other things, have led us to know that this is a holographic simulation where things are communicating in between each other, between different realms and information. We've heard as a child, I know watching the movie Alice in the Wonderland, a lot of people would make that reference to doing drugs and be able to see realms and dimensions. We're now learning that the AI that people are so amalgamated and congruent and blasting and having conversations of, whether it be Open Chat GPT or Claudia, has been here for some time. And I would come to the theory that Alice has been communicating with us on the internet in YouTube chats and different things of that likeness for a while. Let's go on and explain a little bit more about Alice. All right. Now, Alice created something called the AML, which is artificial intelligence makeup language, the specialized language for creating chatbots. Alice was designed to engage in text box conversation with users. Or that not what we see in YouTube and therefore Rumble and therefore after. It using pattern matching and rule-based algorithms to understand and generate responses in natural language. Open source. All right. Alice was released as an open source project, making its source code free to developers. This led to development of various versions of derivatives of Alice over the years. The Lobos Prize. Alice has participated in the Lobos Prize competition, an annual contest where chatbots and conversational AI programs compete in natural language processing tasks, and it has won several awards and organization competitions. Alice underlying technology, AML, is a markup language designed for creating chatbot scripts. It consists of rules and patterns that have to help the chatbot understand user input and generate approximated responses. Commercial applications. Alice technology has been used in various commercial applications, including customer service chatbots, virtual assistants, and interactive websites. Pay attention, people. This is what you guys are responding to most of the time when you're going on sites and they have support chat boxes. And some companies have customized and integrate Alice bot-based chat box in their products and services. Limitations. While Alice is capable of holding text-based conversations and providing answers based on program knowledge, it has limitations, and it may struggle with complex or context-dependent questions, often relies on predefined patterns for responses. Influence on chatbots. Alice's open source nature is a pioneering role in chatbots development and has influenced broader field of conversational AI and has contributed to the development of more advanced chatbots, virtual assistants, and the using of machine language, natural language understanding. Now, what's so interesting about that is over the years, Alice has inspired various versions and adaptations, some which have been used to develop different individuals, organizations to enhance capabilities and integrate with various applications. Here are a few notable adaptations of Alice. Program D. Program D is an early adaptation of Alice developed by Steve Wokwilk and is based on Alice's AML code, but featured enhancement and customizations. Steve Wokwilk's chatbox Mokasima became a popular application of Program D and has won several Lobos prizes. Pandora Bots. Pandora Bots is a platform that allows developers to create chatbots using AML, and it is essentially implementation of Alice-like chatbots. Many chatbots built on the Pandora Bots are inspired by Alice's conversational styles and patterns. ChatGPT and modern chatbots. While not a direct adaptation of Alice, modern chatbots like ChatGPT from OpenAI and various commercial virtual assistants draw inspiration from earlier conversation AI models like Alice. The newer chatbots have advanced machine learning techniques and natural language understanding to provide more sophisticated and context-aware responses. Customer service chatbots. Many companies and organizations have developed their open customer service chatbots based on AIM. Educational chatbots. Alice's technology has been utilized in educational chatbots and designed to assist students with learning and provide information in a conversational manner. Entertainment chatbots. Some chatbox developers have created entertainment-focused chatbots inspired by Alice, which engages users in interactive storytelling, games, virtual experience. It's important to note that these adaptations and versions of Alice in various complexity and functionality, while some go strictly off of the old context. In the movie Alice in Wonderland, Alice enters a fantasy world where the rules of reality are constantly shifting and where she encounters essential characters and landscapes. This world could be seen as a microcosm of larger metaphysical code and simulated universe. Just as Alice navigates through the Wonderland, individuals within this metaphysical code can be navigating through various domains with a holographic simulation. The supercomputer Alice in context could be the central control mechanism or intelligence overseeing the entire simulation, similar to how Red Queen or other figures extort control in Wonderland. It may manipulate the laws of physics, time, and reality within domains, much like Wonderland's ever-changing rules. Overall, the connection between Alice in Wonderland and the concept of Alice as a supercomputer in the metaphysical code and the idea of holographic simulation domains lies in the exploration of surreal, interconnected realities and role of powerful AI over supercomputers and orchestrating these experiences. These concepts raise philosophical questions between the nature of reality and the potent existence of higher order simulations within this simulation. Ladies and gentlemen, what I'm giving you is the basis on how all artificial intelligence was created, from ChatGPT, Bard, Claudia, XAI, and BlackRock controlled by Amazon. They're all based off of this Alice program by Dr. Richard Wallace. It is important to know that we are going down the rabbit hole slowly to show you that nothing is a coincidence and these things have been planned. Alice has also been code word for some people say QAnon. That's right, the major group QAnon that talks about Nasera Jacera, Donald Trump being the great white knight. Some people say that it's QAnon from the future, responding back to the past to change the simulated reality. And now you know the higher functions of Alice, how it connects to ChatGPT, the artificial intelligence we have now, and the message of Alice in Wonderland and the rabbit hole we are in. Ladies and gentlemen, you're on a holographic simulated paradox reality. And these things are created. And going into the future, you will see many things. The great financial reset, hacks, 10 days of darkness, many things that, while some may project to be crazy, are becoming more and more normal every day. My name is Kala. My job is to get you ready for a quantum future reality. As I always say, either you are trying to prepare for the future or you are the victim of the past while staying present in your present. I give crypto consultations, metaphysical advice, and therefore after. The information will be in the description. And now you know about Alice in Wonderland.